because I think for me, the exploring part is we want to expand our conversation. You don't necessarily want to keep on going like this and exploring unless you're going to take that away to use it for something, because at some point you potentially, presumably, at most points you actually want to pull it back in then and say, okay, we've explored and now this is what we're going to do as an organisation.
How did this exercise affect your thinking? And two, how did it affect the group dynamic and the group's ability to think together?
I found it really difficult to put, but once I got onto the idea of framing questions, to question the idea of brainstorming.
So you would now only say anything right now if you could build on exactly what I just said.
I thought having somebody pose questions which were on a certain theme, questioning the validity of brainstorming, was really good, as it provided the alternative, because I think that you automatically think brainstorming is just, for certain things, that's what you use. So that was very useful for me to stop and reflect on that.
In challenging that thinking.
It's interesting too, out of the 23 questions that I wrote down, we all generated, nobody wanted to read them out or go back to them. It was the process of the questioning. It wasn't the questions themselves. It was the process of the questioning that somehow moved us into a space to progress forward in some way.
Something about the difference between what this exercise is asking for, listen, connect, build, than purely having a conversation.
Well, for me, it got me thinking more about the different kinds of conversation, just naming those different kinds of, debate, discuss, dialogue, just thinking about the purpose of conversations and how they move, and also thinking about the different ways of generating ideas and helping people get to a decision.